everybody, and welcome to my page, HD Marketing. My name is Dimple, and I'm the one that runs this page. Firstly, I'd like to say if you will be watching or joining us today for my live video, please be sure to tell me where you're watching from in the comments below. I would love to give you a shout out, and for everyone that will be watching a bit later, thank you for all your support. Today, I will be sharing a live with one of our many business partners that has become a very good friend of mine. She's originally from New Zealand and she's currently living in Australia. And yeah, she's going to be sharing her story with us today. So I'm going to invite her now. Hi, Sanah.
Hi, Dimple. How are you?
How are you? I'm good,
I'm
thanks.
good, thank you.
Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to get started. I'm going to go straight into it. Please, can you tell me a bit about yourself, a bit about your background, what you do, and how long have you been in this business for?
Yeah, sure. So before I introduce myself and just tell you a little bit about my background, I'd like to thank our Almighty Father up above for making this day possible. So all glory to God. So my name is Sanah and I'm Samoan. I was born and raised in Auckland, New Zealand. I'm currently living in Melbourne, Australia with my husband. And I'm a child of God. I'm a wife. I'm the eldest of 3 siblings. And my parents are my biggest why. They're both in their golden years and they are my biggest why. And I've been working in the corporate world for over 14 years in a number of positions from recruitment, sales and marketing, administration, customer service and collections. And I'm also a proud digital business owner and mentor. And I've been in this business for 11 months now and I'm enjoying every moment of my time.
Okay, thank you for that. I've been in this business for about 9 to 10 months now, and it seems to be going well for me as well. It keeps me on my toes.
Yes.
Okay, so my next question would be, why did you join this business? Why this specific business?
So the reason why I took this business is a number of reasons, but I think the main reason was for my family, for my parents. So just a little bit of a background about my family is my dad was the main provider for our family. We're a family of 6, and he was the only one working on minimum wage. He was working in a factory job, and the minimum wage, when I say minimum wage, back then was quite different to the minimum wage now. It was like $10 an hour. And to provide for our family of 6, 4 children who, had to go through school, he worked really hard. He worked long hours. He started working from, I never saw my dad at all because my dad was out of the house by 6 o'clock in the morning and he came home very late at night. He worked extremely hard. He accepted every opportunity that he could have to work overtime, only so that he could give us a better life and provide the best for us as kids, put food on the table, be able to put us through school. And in saying that, he put all 4 of us, like all 4, me and my siblings, through, primary school, through intermediate, through high school. And then we, as we grew up, we went to tertiary and university. My dad worked extremely hard to provide for us. And on my mother, on the other hand, she was a housewife. So she, stayed at home, did all the cooking, looking after us, taking us to school. And when I say take us to school, it's not a matter of getting in a car and going to school. It was actually walking to school. Because my dad had our car, she had no other option. And we were in a wealthy family. So we had no option, rain or shine. My mom will take us to school, walk us to school. Our primary school was locally, so we could actually walk. It was about an hour and a half to walk. And, I got to see the struggles, the hardships, the challenges that my parents went through. And, as the eldest, I was sitting there just thinking to myself that when I grow up, I'll be able to provide my parents the best life that they deserve, because, they sacrificed a lot. And I get emotional about it because, our parents go through a lot to be able to provide for us. As now we're adults, and we'll be able to, back then when we think about it, we don't really know that the sacrifices that our parents go through to be able to bring us all up. And, seeing my parents, and, when my mum, when we were growing up, we actually were into media, and my mum would say to us, okay, now that we can't walk to school, we have to go wait for the bus. And I was, me being a teenager back then, it's like, yeah, I can walk to the bus stop, mum, I'm fine. But as a mother, she needed to continue to do her role despite what age we were. Like, she actually walked us to the bus stop, waited for the bus to come. As soon as the bus came, I got into the bus and then went to school. And she continued to do that every single day. And to be able to see those struggles and the sacrifices my parents went through, I knew I needed to do something. And, I was working the 9-to-5 job when I was in Auckland. And, the 9-to-5 job can only do so much. And I'm not saying that the 9-to-5 job cannot achieve our goals and what we have in life. The 9-to-5 can, but it will take a little bit longer. Like, it will take at least 15 to 20 years for us to actually achieve what we want. And, when this opportunity showed up on my newsfeed, and, with everything that has been happening in my life, I knew it was my calling because I saw it multiple times. It came up on my newsfeed multiple times. So I knew it was my calling. I knew I needed to give it a try. I didn't know how, I didn't know what, but I knew I needed to give this a try. Even if it was a matter of getting out of my comfort zone, like, doing an interview with you today is something completely out of my comfort zone. But being able to do something, knowing that your why is as big as anything, you give it your all and be able to do it because your family and your parents deserve the best. So that's the reason why I took this opportunity. I know it's a longer answer, but I think it's good to understand, like, everyone to understand the reasons why. And because when we say family, to me, it's like very important, and it's something that I work really hard for, to be able to provide them the best life, financially, and also have that time together as well.
Yeah. I totally agree with you when you say, like, family is important to you. Like, you're saying that you saw the struggles of your family, and I think we get along so well also, and we've become so close as friends within this business is because we relate so much with each other, like how much our family means to us. I'm a youngest of 3 siblings. I have 2 older sisters, and my dad had the 8-to-5 job as well. And we had a little store, but we were basically renting, kind of a thing. So my dad had to like earn money, provide pay for rent, pay for our school fees, pay for the groceries, like trying to provide to get you through everything throughout your life. And you really see how much they struggle just to get you to where you are now.
Yes.
And I mean, now that we're old enough and we're adults now, I mean, I think it's our time to give back to them as well for everything they've done for us. I mean, we wouldn't be where we are now if it wasn't for them.
That's so true.
So I agree, like that would be my why as well. And it also is my why. Yeah, thank you for that. That was very touching. Okay, so my next question would be, do you need any experience to join this business? And how did you find this training?
Oh, that's an awesome question. You don't need to have experience to do this business. Anyone can do this business. As long as you have a laptop, a smartphone, and a good Wi-Fi connection, and if you're coachable and you're willing to learn, you're good to go. We have grandmas and grandpas that are like 70 years old that is doing this business. So, if they can do it, anyone can do it. The training is amazing. It's well organized. It's continuously being updated. It's easy to follow. It's step by step, and it's video based. So, the training is amazing. It's so easy to navigate. You can, stop the video, go back and play the video as many times as you want. And I very enjoy it. It's so easy to use.
Yes. And also the nice thing about this training, like you said, it's video based. You can do it at your own pace. It's not, doesn't have an expiry date to say you have to finish before this date or something. Like you
Yes.
can come home and do your training, even if it's for an hour or two a day. It doesn't really matter as long as you get through it at your own pace. You will still succeed at the end of the day.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so my next question would be, can you name 3 things that you love about this business?
So 3 things I love about this business. The first one is the flexibility, as you mentioned. We can work on our business at our own time and our own pace around our busy schedules. And the other one is, as I mentioned, the tools and training that is provided. It's step by step. It's so easy to follow. You can play the video as many times as you want. And as you mentioned, it's like very it's presentable. It's presented in a way that it's so easy to use. They go step by step, and it's hard not to understand. Anyone can understand how we have our training, and also the automated system. Having a business that runs for you no matter where you are in the world works for you in the background, even when you're sleeping. It's amazing, seeing, waking up to results every day and having that automation work for you in the background is amazing. The other one is the community support, continuous support. You work for yourself, but not by yourself. When someone joins our business, you'll be assigned a mentor and a coach. But then you also have a group of people who I call my second family, who you'll be able to reach out to any time during the day, whatever time zone, because there will always be someone out there that you'll be able to reach out to ask for help. We have over 83,000 people as of today, and our community is just growing every single day, and it's just amazing. So that's what I enjoy. I enjoy connecting with people from all ages, genders, ethnicities, being able to connect with them and share ideas is amazing. Meeting you and also is another good thing it's amazing that we be able to connect from other people from all over the world. And in saying that, the support is us as business owners, we have like a weekly mastermind where every week we have different presenters, where in those masterminds we share tips and strategies of how to better our businesses. And like every week I'm always learning something new, and it's just amazing how we can all get together as one family and share all our ideas together and be able to better our businesses. And I think my goal is to be able to help as many families and many people as possible to be able to share this great opportunity that has changed my life and has changed my family's life and could change anyone's life. So that's my goal. My parents have always taught us to, it's all about service, being able to serve others to the best of your ability. So that's something that I always have to have at the back of my mind, is being able to share. If I've found something that has changed my life, I would like to share it with whoever I know that is willing, that is going through those some hard times, because everyone goes through struggles in life. And, there will be someone out there that is looking for, whether it's a second source of income or something that could be able to support families, or even travel. If anyone wants to have like savings for travel, that's another thing that this business would be able to help and support.
Thank you for that. You've just mentioned quite a few reasons, and it's actually perfect to show how amazing this business is. I mean, the best part about it also is all you have to do is put 10% of your time into it, because 90% is automated. Like everything is done for you. Yeah, so it makes it that much better. I mean, you're not going to find that anywhere else.
Yes, definitely. I don't know if there's anything else like that, but
I don't think so, or not that I know. Okay, my last question would be, what would you give someone that's skeptical on joining, and how would they get started?
being skeptical is necessary, and I think it's normal. You know, I speak from experience. I was very skeptical when I first saw this online. I wasn't sure whether it was legitimate, or how can I do it? Can I actually pursue this? Is it something that I'm
Yeah.
able to do? But when I joined and I saw the possibilities, I saw how many people were succeeding and, you know, how many lives were changed, I knew I was in the right place. So my advice to anyone who is feeling skeptical but is wanting to try something new is to do your research, ask questions, and, you know, take the first step. You know, you will never know until you try it. So the first step is by watching our 90-minute workshop. It's only 90 minutes of your time, and you'll need to register on one of our websites, um, and just register with your name and your email address. And then we will send you a link to our workshop. We have live workshops every Tuesday and Thursday, and it's 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And just check your time zones on the times of the workshop. But if you can't make the live workshop, we also have a replay, so you can always watch the replay, but you will need to register so that you can get that link. And, you know, we've designed this workshop so that you have a full understanding of how our business works. So it's very important that people watch it in full. And, you know, it's free, and it's 90 minutes of your time. And I always say that if you have 2 hours to watch a Netflix movie, you definitely have time to watch this. It's 90 minutes of your time, and it could change your life, and you'll be amazed to see what's on the inside. So
I
check it out.
agree. Thank you. Thank you for that. I agree. If you don't take that chance or that first step, even though you're skeptical and you don't take that chance, you're never going to know if it's for you or not,
Yeah.
kind of a thing. And you can always decide, like for some people, it's not for them, and that's totally understandable. It's not for
Yeah.
everyone, but it could also change your life at the same time. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Sanah, for joining me today. I know everyone's got a busy schedule, and for everyone that's watching, thank you again. I just want to send a shout out to Elizabeth Chirova, I think it is. Thank you so much for watching us. And to everyone that will be watching a bit later or watching the replay, thank you again. Please be sure to check out our websites. Both our websites are on the screen above. You can contact myself or you can contact Sanah, and we will both be happy to help you out with any questions that you have. Thank you again, and I hope to see you all on my next live. Bye for now, and take care.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.